Hello, Dr. Ferguson coming to you from the Passioncam as I drive down the road here in the rain today. Just want to continue to encourage and challenge the parents as the students are out for the summer. Try to make this a different summer than you've had in the past. I challenge you to try to spend more time with your children than you've spent in the past. Say you have to work a job, maybe even work 2 jobs. But in the midst of that, what time can you plan to spend with your children? Or say the man is in a different place, or the father's in a different place, and the mother's in a different place. I challenge you all to coordinate that day so that that child can have some quality time with each of you. And not just plop them in front of the television or do something that's not so meaningful, but make this summertime a growth time, a meaningful time for you. I can remember when my son was attempting to get into the School of Math and Science, and I was excited for him to do that. But I was so happy when he didn't. You know why? Because those last 2 years of his high school, that 11th and 12th grade year, we spent a lot of time together and we did a lot of things that he could have never learned if he was off at school somewhere. And so a lot of times we're reaching for the higher education, but don't forget about yourself. You have a lot to offer your children. You have lots of skills that you have already experienced. You have lots of things you've already done. And how many of those things do your children know about? How many of them have you shared? How many of them have you taught them? So I just encourage you parents to spend some quality time with your children this summer, because I tell you, I was so happy in retrospect that my son didn't go to the School of Math and Science, because that means he would have left home at the 11th grade. I missed all of his 11th grade time and all of his 12th grade time. And that was a meaningful time for us. I think we had a lot of bonding. I think we had a lot of meaningful things that we did together. I think he learned a lot from me that he would never been able to learn from a book. Learned life skills that I have that he wouldn't have been able to learn from a book. So those are things that I think are extremely valuable. And so many times we get so busy that we don't stop and take the time to tell the kids where we come from and what we've done and how we got to where we are. And that's important that they know those things. And as you spend that quality time, it doesn't have to cost anything. It doesn't have to cost anything for you to tell your children where you came from, how you got to where you are, and give them the details. Don't just tell them that you worked hard to get where you are and that you got to work hard to get where you are. Don't just give them that. That's kind of a lame kind of statement. Do like I told you to do kind of statement. But you want to give them the details on some of the struggles you had, some of the challenges you had to get to where you are. As you spend that quality time, it can be riding down the road, it can be planned time, but do things that are going to be quality time, that are going to enrich that child's life. And I encourage you to do that. It takes a little more effort. You can't just come home and do nothing. You can't just come home and watch the football game or the baseball game or basketball game, but you're going to have to put some effort into it. And I challenge you to do that, because your kids are worth it. You'll only have them for a short period of time and then they'll be gone. So you need to impart all you can into your children while you have them. I challenge each of you to do that. Dr. Ferguson coming to you from the Passioncam. Be blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.